Hello, my name's Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And, well, we're back. We're done with the heart, at least. The mature heart node. Anyway, I just noticed something. We no longer get a text box for, somebody waved, you know, or look over here, or whatever. That's kind of nice. I was kind of getting annoyed because sometimes I do wave by accident like 5 times before I actually start an episode. I don't know, just, it's an instinct by now. Anyway, let's continue with the mission. The mission where you really want to actually go and have the living ship. But anyway, in other news, No Man's Sky, the fantasy mod has had an update. I'll talk about it after this contact. You're on our path. Oh, you don't say. We see it. We understand where it leads. It is necessary. Perhaps we thank you. Perhaps. Perhaps, really? The words of the ship ring in my ears. They have real expression on unsynthesizable quality, and yet I see no pilot. Well, if you're staring at the thrusters, you're not gonna see a pilot. My dance with the strange life form, for I am convinced this ship is alive. Continues. What? This is weird. It has bound itself to me, and this egg is the bridge. We're gonna get more coordinates, of course. Oh, and we're getting laggy. So, the fantasy mod has had an update. I forgot to update it. Because I wasn't supposed to actually be playing No Man's Sky currently. What happened is I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna log in to check to see if, how long we have left. Because I assumed I have around an hour left before the egg, before the heart matures. And, I was totally wrong. Oh, sorry there, I bumped the mic a little bit. I'm really sorry for the awful noise there. I just finished recording Slay the Spire, and I was like, you know what, I have Deep Rock Galactic for later today, not for now, because we're going to be going out probably. And we're looking for a water world covered in lush and verdant plant life. Let's see. No, that's not it. Lush and verdant, so it's probably just going to say verdant planet. Yeah. That's probably not going to be it, but you know what, I'm going to scan it anyway. High temperature. Selenium activated high temperature there. How many planets does this system have? It only has 3, so it's going to be the last one. Of course, the last one I always look at is the one that the egg wants. Yeah, that looks like a verdant world. It's lush and green. And, yeah. And it probably has some water on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely that one. I don't see... Yeah, I do see the water now. Okay. But yeah, it has had an update. I was going to update, and, yeah... Negative 15.9, negative 93.37. Okay, we're actually close to one of them. So they both need to go up. None of them has to go down. So this means I'm going the wrong way. And yeah, you're not seeing anything because I'm not seeing anything as well. We're sort of up in the clouds. I swear I want to go, but the left one should not take up this fast. It needs to take up very slowly. That's the way. And now we go up and into the atmosphere. This shouldn't take too long. We have proper... Oh, it's going down. No, I need to go up. There it is. We really don't want to fine-tune it again afterwards. But yeah, I just wasn't supposed to be playing. I wasn't supposed to be recording. But when I saw the heart has matured, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's just start the episode. So yeah. Not really much of a plan there. I never have a plan for my episodes. So yeah, don't really expect that. I mean, I do, but it's very rare. Am I even going up? I am. I'm at a 20-degree angle-ish. Around 20 degrees. 15 more like it, but... Yeah. Yeah, I'm exiting. We're speeding up. So we really want to go... We want to lower the angle by a little bit now, because we don't want to go too far up. I can see the units on the left panel there on my screen, in my ship, of how far up we are. And we are... Okay, good, not going down yet. It's going to take a couple of seconds for us to reach negative 93. Or was it 97? Well, whatever. It's going to take a couple of seconds, so I'm just going to wait around a little bit before I start going down. This should be fine now. We should be very close. And oh, I got really high. That's not good. Oh, no, that's not good, because this means that I lost position. I wasn't paying attention to how far up we're going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because we were so high up. Alright, now I need to go back a little bit. That's fine, that's fine. That one's going down, that one's going up. Exactly what I want. Ugh. Not at these speeds, though. I need that to go up a little bit slower. The left one I need to go up a little bit slower because we're gonna reach negative 15 really soon. At least the coordinates here are kind of stable. I'm going to have to go up again, but it won't be so high up. And, okay, let me angle myself correctly there. And, yeah, we're starting our descent in a little bit. Okay. That one's going down, which is something I don't like. Okay, it's going up now. And we're fine. Okay, here is where we'll fine-tune things now. -5, so we are going up, but both of them are going up, which is an issue. I need one of them to go down. No, that's not the way. Oh, it's a little bit finicky from time to time. It's kind of hard to get to exactly where you want to be. But yeah, this seems fine for now. Left one's going up, right one's going down, exactly what we want. We really do want to be a little bit faster, but you know what? I could like go just a little bit so we can reach like 500 units a second. But that's about it. I'm not going to go really further up than this. Because we're very close. In fact, I can actually go a little bit further. But that's it. No, no more. We really don't want to go too fast. We don't want to overshoot it. That's going up. Okay, so I need to be going this way. I have 15.59. So I need to slow down the left one. Okay, it's slowed down. It's going down, actually. It's something I don't want. So I need to be heading this way. 93.37. Okay, let's go down. And see the ground. Right? We should be very close. When I say very close. 59. Okay, maybe around this way. No. Around here. Alright, I should be able to see it. It should be in front of me, more or less. Somewhere. This is more or less where I need to be. What is that? What is that shining thing? You know what? I'm gonna land here and check it out. I don't know what that is, but yeah. I mean, we passed the coordinates a little bit. But what was that shiny thing? I saw something shiny. Yeah, that thing. Is that... Oh, that's a buried technology module, but it's not buried. So why is it a buried technology module? Shouldn't it be an unburied technology module? Right, we are looking for an ancient plaque. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Where are we looking at? We're actually looking for it a little bit behind, a little bit to the side. Sentient plants. Oh, no. At least it's not organic rocks. There it is. Unknown building. But yeah, there it is. And because I'm a lazy individual, we're just going to take the ship there. Yeah, we actually made it a little bit quicker this episode. To the plaque. For some reason I didn't see it. It was probably right in front of me the whole time. I just totally ignored it. Alrighty. Let's see what they have to say now. Archive of Corvax Prime. Yeah, we're obviously reading from the Archives of Corvax Prime. Yes. Retrieval in progress. A log follows. Carapace program concluded. Machinery optimized. Biological core unnecessary with correct local sensory throttle configuration. Okay. Yet non-convergence insufficiently processed. Biogenesis may offer future refuge. Increased autonomy must be studied. Okay. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis material. So it's going to ask us to get more stuff. These words are translated, designed to be read by non-convergent entities. Were the authors working beyond their brief? Had they become divergent, lured by the flesh they had created? How many others have walked the same path of creations? Way, way many more. So we need to get an impossible membrane, and that is actually not that impossible to get. The ancient Corvax machine hums faintly to itself as it etches another blueprint, another fragment of the puzzle of organic life. So, yeah, this one was a hypnotic high on living water. So living water is actually really easy to get. I was really confused with that, but it was really easy to get. So the only thing I really need is a Hypnotica, and I'm pretty sure it actually gives me a location for them, if I recall correctly. Abyssal Horrors, yeah. Yeah, there it is. It does give me a location. It always gives you a location, which is kind of nice. You know, this means I don't have to, like, go around looking for them, but they're not too hard to look for if you have the Nautilus and a scanner on it, because you can just scan for abandoned buildings, sunken abandoned buildings, and they normally have Hypnotica, like, right next to them, so there's that. Or you could just clown about in the ocean until you find one, which... I've expressed my thoughts on No Man's Sky's ocean for way too many times, so not gonna do it again. Alright, now I just need a landing pad nearby. There it is. I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, giant living clams, yeah. Those things, I imagine, would just swallow you whole and never let you go. And no amount of firepower will ever release you from them. So as you can see, that is very close, 300 units, but the problem is it's under the ocean. And of course what that means, I'm just going to use the oxygen capsule here. What that means is that 300 units might as well be 1,000, you know, because everything is very slow here. Yeah, and we're swimming like slightly above the water. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I'm going to try and repeat it again. Yeah, look at that. He's above the water and yet swimming. Cool. Alright, well, let's go under the water and start making our way over there. Right, just need one Hypnotica. You really don't need more. Of course, if you're planning on doing this mission, you still haven't started, I would highly recommend gathering up the Hypnotica and Corvax Carapace. Okay, I need a... not a solar ray. You know what? Scatter Blaster's fine. There it is. You just need one. And living water is actually relatively easy to get. So what happens is when it gives you the quest, it says gather living water to craft impossible membrane, a 0 out of 150. Seek living water in deep space. So the thing is, though, once you actually get into space, what it did the first time, the mission, it confused me. So it told me go to the space station to find living water, and that's what I did. The problem is that system had a abandoned space station. So I assumed that you had to buy it from a terminal or somebody inside there would like give you living water. But what ended up happening, is I ended up jumping to another system because I assumed these things. And that's not the case. Yeah, so you're about to actually see. I don't want to really spoil it, even though you're about to see it, but you're just gonna see what happens. It's kind of interesting, actually. I did not expect this. This is probably one of the things that I didn't expect in No Man's Sky nowadays. So yeah, it's just gonna tell me to go to the space station. Because as soon as I landed on a space station, it's like, oh yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, seek living water on the space station. That is kind of close by, so let's go there. So I just need to be at the space station. In 3, in 2, and there. Ah, this is an abandoned one as well. I wonder if it works with abandoned ones, because I actually jumped and then it worked. So what happened was I started docking, right? Maybe I do need to jump to another system. Yeah, pulse jump into deep space. Okay. Living water not detected. Pulse jump into deep space. You know what? I'm actually gonna... I know what I did last time to actually make it work. But because it says pulse jump into deep space, I'm gonna try that for a little bit. Like only for a minute, not too long. I just want to see if anything does make contact with you. But yeah, last time I actually jumped. Yeah, seek living water on the space station. I'm gonna pulse jump into living space. Okay, let's see. Oh, right. Okay, so it does work everywhere. So you just need to be, So this is what you meet, which is a giant jellyfish. For all of you who have a phobia of jellyfish, yeah, bring a gun. Acceptance, hope, willing. A wave of calm washes over me as my communicator tunes itself to this beautiful giant. It's a jellyfish. I wouldn't call it beautiful. Its message is no conventional broadcast, but an analog transmission of pure emotion. Oh. In torment. Oh, we're getting closer. Please don't get closer to that thing. I let the feeling take hold as I contemplate the being before me. So I'm going to request sacrifice. I make a request of the peaceful traveler before me. Despite having no shared language, it appears... Oh, no, please don't go that close. To understand me. Even to have been expecting this. Oh, please don't. It convulses and I receive what I need. The being continues on its journey. And of course there's a hostile scan. So now I just need to craft the shell, but... What I'm gonna do is... There's a nexus here. I really don't want to fight the pirates. It's worthless. Alright, let's craft the shell. The impossible membrane. Even if there's only 2 of them, I really don't want to, like... I wonder if afterwards I can just... Yeah, I can probably just craft more afterwards. And just wait about. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how getting more living ships is going to work. Of course, I know how to get more living ships because I can just buy them, but... That's because the mod in general increases the amount of exotic ships, and I'm pretty sure these are the living ships are considered exotics on some code level. So you know, that's why I'm seeing a lot of them. But I really don't want to buy them. I want to make one. Ah, that's where the planet was. Okay, let's go back to the void egg frequency coordinates, aka the plaque, the Corvex Prime Archives, and this is going to be the 3rd one. Now, I actually haven't still gotten back to normal, so I don't know if there's more. And the reason I didn't do it is, well, I was planning on, and then I was like, you know what, I would rather find out on camera, on permadeath, rather than, you know, on normal before, you know. Yeah, it's better, you know, true emotion, you never know what I could react with. Okay, maybe you do. A little bit bland on that subject. Not very emotional, so that's, you know, sometimes. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not. Alright, here you go. So we're not going to read through the initial text because we already read it. Oh, what? Never mind. It just skips the text. Insert materials. Where? I have prepared what was asked, and the machine has brought another piece of life into the universe. Do the clusters think? Do they feel? Where is the boundary between life and an organic machine? And a fragile shell, which is again a fragment of life. Cool. Living ship organ, and yeah, it's just a fragment of life, and that's it. Translucent and impossibly thin. How is it impossibly something? It's 23 hours though. Should be fine. The shell is no more than the merest breath of glass, and yet the potential is clear. A relentless multiplicity, hardening, adding constantly to its strength. It requires a careful attention. Okay, for it to mature. That was hard to read. Okay, sure. Especially for somebody who's like half tired and half falling asleep most of the time, because I really don't get enough sleep. Yeah, I really don't. But yeah, we're going to be ending today's episode here. Again, yeah, you heard me. So, over the next little while, like I'm not sure how long, but we're really not going to do anything but this. I'm sorry about that, but you know what, for those of you that have wanted a break from No Man's Sky, at the very least you can like skip these episodes to the very end, because it's mostly what it's going to entail. But, you know, just saying, this is mostly what we're going to be doing. Plus, we're almost at the 20-minute mark, and I'm tired. I'm going to go do something else, like lay down a little bit. For now, though, my name's been Rampant. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see y'all in the next one.